So first of all, we want to wish you all the best to your birthday, because you had recently birthday.
Birthday was very special.
Happy birthday! A little present from us.
Look at that. Looks like I got me a beer mug.
Yeah.
I'm ready to party.
Beer glass, yeah, and a t-shirt.
Thank you guys. Very cool. Very cool. All right.
Okay, so we're very glad to see you here in Prague, in Czech Republic. Is it your first show in Prague as Hellyeah?
I think it is, man. Almost positive this is our first show here. Very excited. Obviously, I've played here back in the day with Pantera, but really looking forward to tonight. Came and saw the Parkway Drive show last night.
Yeah.
Loved the energy from the crowd and everything that went on, so I'm very excited about tonight.
About your tour now with the Korn, how do you like European fans and European audience in general?
They've been great. They've been absolutely great. You know, this is the first tour I felt like that Hellyeah has been on over here that we're playing to the right audience. We're really playing to the core metalheads of Europe, and they've been giving us a ton of love, and it's been very exciting for us playing every night. And I think people are really catching the Hellyeah vibe of what we're really all about. So yeah, it's been a really good tour.
Awesome. Are they a little different from your fans in the US, or?
I think the fans around the world are pretty much the same, man.
Yeah.
They love music. They, put so much passion and energy into it. But yeah, the fans over here, I've learned that, they will never let you or your music die. Once they are fans, they're hooked for life. They love that band and they'll support them forever. So it's really great to know that we're finally getting some support and some love.
Okay, so let's speak a little about your latest album, Undeniable. First of all, about the title. What's the message of this?
We felt like, from day one with this band, there's just been a lot of roadblocks and a lot of things that have tried to be hurdles for us to have to get over. And, with the success and what we did with Blood for Blood, the previous record, we really knew that to top that, we were going to have to go to a whole nother level. And once we got the record done, man, it just felt like the music itself was pretty undeniable, so, and that title just stuck, man, we were like, that's it. That's what we're all about,
And also I wanted to ask you, as you said about your last album, Blood for Blood, those last two albums, I think, have a little bit different production, like sound,
They do.
than your albums before, like Band of Brothers and Hellyeah.
Sure.
So it's like a little bit more major production, if I can say
it is.
like that. So what is your the personal preference? So do you like more this way or a more live sound?
I felt like we really needed to deviate from what we had done with the earlier records. And I got to know Kevin Churko since I bought a house out in Las Vegas. I got to know him really well. I loved his work with Ozzy and some other bands that he worked with. And we just hit it off really good. And we started talking about using outside producers, and I brought his name up. Everybody was excited about working with him. And man, we worked so good together, man. He totally gets this band. The thing I love about Kevin is he makes the record that you want to make, not the record that he wants to make or the record company wants to make or anything like that. So he's really on board with us, and it's just magic when we get together. So we plan on working with him again, man.
Cool. So, by the way, when do you plan your next album? Or
well, usually a 2-year cycle is what most people go for. This record's not even a year old yet, not till June, So, but we've already started talking about, we got this tour. We go back and do June and July in the United States, all the big festivals in our own run. Then we're going to go to Australia and possibly South America, and that'll take us around October. So we're going to start recording and writing again in October.
So maybe next year, next year.
About this time next year, we're hoping to have another record up.
Cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, man. That's it.
All right. A little more about the album. I wanted to ask you about the song Start a Riot. It has a little intro with the police sirens and stuff. So what's the story about that?
It's just, it's not necessarily meant for like the actual term start a riot far as like what would go on in a city to create, but it's about the concert and being at the concert and going crazy and losing your mind, and whether that's slam dancing or surfing or just banging your head, whatever, you know. And you know, that code, you know, 1013 is a police code for riot. That's what it means.
Oh,
you know?
nice.
1014, whatever it is. Yeah. So anyways, that's really the bottom line with that. It's just about fucking going crazy at a show.
Oh, I see. I just was interested. What is 1034?
Yeah, 1034. That's it.
What does it stand for?
Yeah.
That's fine. Wanted to ask you about your songwriting process. So how does it, your songs come to life? So who's the first idea, main idea, or how do you do them?
It always starts with either a riff that Tom has or a drum idea that I have. Me and him are the foundation of the songwriting when it starts. And we get together at my house, and I've got my own Pro Tools rig, and we just start jamming. And we put together, for the last two records, we did about 12 music beds for each record. And those music beds, then we take those to Kevin, and then Chad comes in, starts creating the melodies, what the song is. Next thing you know, you end up with songs. Mm-hmm. So that's really the writing process, but it always starts with a jam session that me and Tom have.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's always a jam, and then some vocal line, and then some lyrics.
Right,
after all.
Chad really likes to feed off the music for what he's writing. You know, some people will have lyrics already written, and they'll go, oh, well, I'll put that to that music. Mm-hmm. He likes the music to inspire him and to really, you know, take him places.
Cool. Wanted to ask you about the music business in general, and in particular about websites like Spotify and stuff like that. What is your opinion? Because there are many discussions if it hurts music or if it helps music. So what's your opinion?
Well, it really doesn't matter what anybody's opinion is. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop technology. You can't stop advancements. So unfortunately, you know, it has taken a lot away from the artist, you know. Really, the only source of income most artists have is a live performance and merchandise, you know. And that's the most beautiful thing about the live performance. It doesn't matter if you get it on DVD, you record it on your phone or whatever. Nothing's like being there, feeling that music move you when you're in the room, feeling the energy of everybody else around you. So just really, you just kind of got to roll with it. That's how it is. And, you know, make sure you got a hell of a live show when you go out there, man. That's the most important thing these days. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Vinnie Paul from Hellyeah, and all I got to say is Sunushi Gana.